Oh man, I tell you, this is one of these topics that have always been fascinating, not only by myself, but I feel like millions and millions of dudes and dudettes out there. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another what is this? After party. After the what did we ever end up naming this show? Just Saturday shows?
I don't
Yeah.
even know. I don't think we ever really set anything in
Yeah.
stone with it.
Yeah, we have.
We're on a show with no name.
A show with no name. A show with no name. Ooh, there's the theme song right there.
I was like I say, you got your own theme song already.
Dang.
The show with no name. They were kind of taken from Uncle Steve's The Sauce with No Name.
No.
Wasn't even thinking about it, but now it is. Thanks a lot, dude.
That's where I got it from.
I was actually thinking of that song. I rode through the desert on a horse with no name.
I'm riding on a horse with no name. I forget.
Like
it's from it was 70s flat. It was a hippie song from the 70s.
Sure. There we go.
I believe it was Nazareth.
On the kingdom of Nazareth.
No, Three Dog Night.
Might be the Beatles, man.
No.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
The horse with no name.
America. It was America.
It was America.
America. I remembered before he said it. I remembered.
America.
It was written in 1971. I win. On that front.
I didn't know we was placing bets.
Oh man, you should see my kids at the T-ball. Like 4 points, 5 points. They make up their own point system on like kicking a ball to third base instead of catching it. I don't know. It's weird, but
that works.
Wild.
So everything's up for grabs. Everything's got points. There's a point system for everything, is what I've learned with those two. So
interesting.
Yeah.
No, I got 1,000 points for.
Yeah. Oh, and they'll be mad. Like, Ad will be like, I got 3 points and you got no points. And he'll be like, I got no points. It's wild.
For the soul, man.
I gotta catch this on camera for y'all so you believe me and see how awesome it is. It's amazing. But no, anyway, but yeah, we have Damon. You have a fun topic for us tonight.
Yeah, it's been floating around.
That you thought we would like to discuss.
Right, I've heard about this a while back. We had talked about it, you and me, a while back, and now it is really floating around.
It's floating around pretty hard right now.
Right.
It's
what is it?
I'll just read it as it is. It's a wild theory connects new Mountain Dew flavors with catastrophic events.
Like, it sounds so crazy, but if it's floating around like this, I have a feeling I've heard of the one, but I don't know the other. So I'm excited to hear about these as we go.
I got some stuff wrote on it, and we go all the way back to the very first one they brought out was Code Red. Code Red Mountain Dew.
Let's go.
Like 2002?
2001.
Oh. I thought it tasted like shit.
And it was just a few months before catastrophic event in 2001.
That was a Code Red situation.
That was a Code Red situation.
Is that Katrina?
Nope, I don't know.
2001.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a lot of Code Reds though, so I'll chalk that up to a coinky dink.
Sure.
That is possible.
Someone's got to do it.
It's always possible. It's always possible.
I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of Code Red situations.
It's also possible they have to tell you before they do anything. Continue, Damon.
So, Pitch Black. The Mountain Dew Pitch Black.
And now that was a good Mountain Dew. That one tasted all right.
And what happened after that came out?
The biggest IT blackout in all time.
And what year, how long after it was released did this happen?
Oh, that happened in 23.
So, and it came out in 23?
23, 24, yep.
Hmm.
Matter of fact, there it goes right there. So what the date I seen was 23, and the blackout was July 2024.
It's a year out.
10-4, buddy.
What's the statute of limitations of a release before something blackout happens? We live in the world of electronics. I'm taking the pessimistic.
I don't know. Ask the Simpsons. What is the time limit on it?
I don't know.
Dun, dun.
That's another show.
Well, I mean, okay, so
I mean, they haven't. The Simpsons hasn't even been aired in like 20 years.
Yeah, they're still calling shots.
Stuff that everybody missed during when it was actually on TV.
Hey. What about the other one they did?
Who's that?
The Maui Blast or Maui something?
Yeah, so they had a Maui. Yep.
What happened at Maui?
Oh, when everything burned unless it was blue?
Yeah. Dude, that's another funny meme.
Because it dropped in 2023.
Yeah, everybody painting their houses blue.
It's like, oh, preparing the house for fires, like wildfire season, and it's like they're painting the roof blue. What was that, Damon?
So the Maui Blast Mountain Dew dropped in 2023. And then that was just 3 months prior to.
Yeah, now that one, that's a weird coincidence. That's the one I've heard of 3.
Okay, well, if that one's kind of close, this one will be even better. So the Star Spangled Splash.
Yeah.
Dropped.
Remember that.
All right. So,
you remember who wrote the Star Spangled Banner?
That's where I was going to go with it.
Wasn't it Francis Scott Key? No.
Yeah, nailed it. Yeah, nailed it.
100%.
100% right. He is an American, folks.
Yes.
I would have been so embarrassed if that was wrong.
Dude, oh my gosh. We would have clipped
okay, so anyway. Yeah, Francis Scott Key.
Yep, so Star Spangled Splash. What bridge collapsed?
From a boat hitting it.
From a boat.
Was that the Francis Scott Key Bridge?
Absolutely.
Oh, ding, ding, ding. What do we have for you, Johnny?
That bridge was named that. I had no idea. I did not know.
Yeah.
So,
wow. That's wild. So it sounds like it started out like, we're going to be somewhat coy about it. Now it's like, we got to expedite things. People are finding out things too fast. We got to speed up this process. I'm sorry. That's a theory.
There was another one, and that's the last one. There's 2 more that I got wrote down.
Oh, there's more? Amazing.
Yeah. Tropical Swirl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
Was back in 24. And then we had all the crazy hurricanes.
You know what's next, though? They're going to come up with, like, volcanic blast. Like, now that they know that one off California.
No. There is a new one.
There is a new one.
Coming
it's going to fit right in exactly what you said.
No, they don't. What's the new flavor coming out?
Purple Thunder.
No. Purple Thunder? Yeah, because that's from all volcanic blast. You get, because the electronics, the lightning that comes out. Oh, and there's that new volcano that's erupting off the coast of California that's going to cause 20,000 earthquakes. But they say, according to my beautiful better half who studies this, says it's not supposed to be major. But now with this Mountain Dew flavor coming out, it might be catastrophic. So I feel like they're also like throwing like some very broad, vague. Could think about like if this was their play. Like if we come up with some broad brush or an event can happen and we get it, and then we start getting the manipulate, we get some creators to make some videos and we boost the shit out of that to get the conspiracies out there. It's beautiful marketing because look at all the freaking advertising they're getting right now on this. Like, look at us, we're talking about it.
We're talking about it for entertainment purposes only, though.
Yeah. This is all funsies. That's a theory. But I'm just saying, like, what if they came up with like tornado thunder, like tornado thunder tropic, like some, I don't know. But then there's like a massive tornado outbreak, and they're like, Oh, another one. Oh, massive tornado outbreak. Because like there's always like the massive biggest tornado outbreak in the history of ever. That sells.
Mhm.
But there's not always the biggest IT blackout in history.
Mhm.
There's not.
Yeah.
There's not always boats running into bridges that are named and
Cyber heist citrus, and then like the oil pipe that got hacked or something. That would have been funny. Now then I would have been a little bit more of a believer. I need some more specifics. Like Ohio Typhoon Red.
That would not be good.
I don't know if I want that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, that was just something. Mountain Dew Spark. Yeah, no, that was just
I was saying they're like on The Simpsons, like it sounds like it's not just Mountain Dew. There's a lot of conspiracies out there with a lot of these companies. And then Johnsy said another thing that's a key conspiracy theory is in the world of the elites, in theory, the rule is they must notify the public before doing anything. So what better way than an animated cartoon or a American popularized soft drink?
or you just laugh about it or never notice.
Yeah. Some things, you know.
Some of us plugged in, some of us turned on.
Educate yourself, stay alert, stay aware, stay involved.
I don't know. It's just very interesting. I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I love patterns that you can't explain or debunk. You know, there's people saying it's just a coincidence, but then you got everyone's like, yeah, it's quite a coincidence.
And
Like,
how many more times are we just gonna go, man, that's a hell of a coincidence before we're like, man, there's a lot more coincidences than there's not coincidences.
Yeah, I'm a patterns guy. I love patterns. And so I feel like when it starts getting predictable that you can put numbers and trends and patterns with it, that's when it becomes like a lot more like,
wow.
Yeah. It's like interesting. But yeah. No, it's
so if you like numbers, I got another one here. I wrote it down.
Oh,
It's off of Mountain Dew.
Oh boy.
So I'm saying it's going away from Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew's not. We're done with that.
Yeah, where are we headed now?
And it could relate because it kind of hits close to home for Tony.
Ooh,
literally. Like,
this is getting spicy.
Across the street, there's a cemetery, correct?
Correct.
All right. How many in the past year? How many new headstones have you seen? Roughly. Okay.
I'd say like 10.
Okay. How many new cemeteries have you been seen built or plotted out in land?
Well, the one across the street actually expanded to like 2 new sections last year.
Right.
It's expanded twice in the 6 to 8 years I've lived there.
Because here's the thing. The numbers that was broken down is
oh man,
3 million people in the U.S. alone.
We're going here. Wild. I love this show.
So if you break it down, that's one person every 12 seconds. And then, so that would mean 7,600 people a day times 365 days a year. Yeah. Where are they going?
Do you think just families aren't doing the proper things, cremating? People donate their body for research, you know?
I mean, I told it up to a lot of cremations.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of creative ways to get cremated now too. Because now they'll do it. Well, they'll turn you into an apple. Like they'll put you in like in soil and plant an apple tree or an orange tree, and it like I always wanted to be an apple tree so everybody could eat my ass the rest of my life. You know.
So I'm glad I swallowed.
I always
swallowed that drink.
I always said quarter me up and put me out in the woods where I hunted bears.
Hey, that'd be good.
Or that, cremate me, but then put me in various things at the buffet at the Celebration of Life, so everybody takes a little piece of me home with them.
Or chili.
And I creep, I creep everybody out. And I say that one.
Put a teaspoon of you and some chili with beans.
Yep.
No.
Life's about experiences. I want you to experience it once.
As long as you make it like you put something in there.
Cinnamon roll right on top of that bitch too.
No, just make it enough so everybody gets bubble guts. So I can be a pain in the ass one last time.
One time, yeah.
Make everybody shit through a screen door. There you
go. I prefer the pain in the ass.
I love that video.
Good,
I love that.
It was a good talk, man.
I love the video of the grandma blowing ashes off her hand out in the water. Like, what are you doing, grandma? She's like, giving grandpa his last blowjob. Like, but she said it with like a joking, like, yeah, what's this happening today? Like, yeah,
it was awesome.
It was awesome. So
I never heard that one, but yeah, it was just funny. That popped up a couple of days ago.
Well, I know my uncle donated land to a church for a cemetery, like donated some of the land for them to have a little bit more burial. And he got awarded like 10 plots for the donation. They gave him like, that was like the exchange. They gave him like 10 family plots, but he's never been married, never had kids. So he's just got 10 plots and he's of one. So I don't, yeah.
I know there's none around here.
Yeah.
All the driving I do, I don't see it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's also because of the community I live in. I think when you go in the city, man, like, yeah, it's like I know whenever they had.
But we're skipping over the real point of the presentation.
With the money?
No. Where are they all going?
Where are they going?
Yeah. They would, in theory, you'd say cremation, right? You know, but it also could just be like kids being negligent, not burying their parents. They just don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, we all come from backgrounds where we care, but it's a weird world out there. We can agree with that in these big cities and people getting disconnected. Because think about it, with the ease of transportation. You know, people are traveling further and further away because back in the day, everybody just kind of stayed fairly close. But now everyone kind of disperses. You know, it's just easier to travel everywhere.
True.
I'm just this whole show. I'm just going to be like trying to Swiss cheese this stuff. Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to take that point of view.
The funny thing is he'll bring up topics and then we'll get into it and he'll do the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like, you're the one who wanted to talk about it. Like, I like when I have a topic prepared, you trying to poke holes in it. That's fine. That's a good time.
Mm-hmm.
But when we're just wrapping off what you come up with and you're over there going,
I don't believe it though.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do in that.
Oh. Just where you can be entertained, Jonesy. That's all.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
We got to get him. We got to get the graphic of that next.
All right. Since this is our fun show.
Yeah.
What's let me see which one do we want to do here?
Go with the more stringent one.
What's one of the Mandela effects that have messed with your mind the most? It's just fun. This is a light one. Everybody
no, this is a good one.
And there are so many that track. I don't give a flying F what anybody says anymore.
Yeah. No, they all do. I mean, it's just like I think we talked one time before. It's just, I mean, even down to it, it's not the worst one that affects me the worst, but I mean, it's just like Shaggy with his Adam's apple. You know, the whole show. I remember watching. He had an Adam's apple. Now they're saying he don't have an Adam's apple.
Right.
The Bernstein Bears.
Yeah, that's my ult. I'll die on that forever.
I knew that was his. I didn't want to say it, but I was like, man, I really can't think of any other.
It's okay, because I got another one that.
Or even down to it, it's my favorite movie is The Goonies.
Right.
So the part with the octopus in the end. Now it's not even they don't even show that part no more. But I know it was there.
Yeah.
Like I remember like the Fruit of the Loom. So
and they can't just be like, oh, we cut when we released it, we cut some of it out, and you're just seeing the re-release stuff. Yeah. They just say, no, you remember wrong.
You remember wrong, yeah.
Nah, bro. I've been talking about the Bernstein Bears forever.
True.
Yeah. And they've proved that it's been done and it's a real thing here within the last couple of years because experimental research or whatever. Like, how much are the people going to be sheep for this? You know, let's see if we can do it.
Yeah, there was another one where
there's so many I can't really.
There's another one from I Love Lucy. Like apparently Ricky never said something that everybody in the world who actually watched the show remembers him saying, but
Right
huh?
Is it Pal Right to the Moon?
No, that
was a different.
Yeah,
was a different show.
It was like Lucy, you got some explaining to do or something like that. Like a classic Ricky line, and yeah, he never said that.
I tell you what, the Jiffy and Jif peanut butter. It used to be Jiffy.
But to be Tony on this one, you can chalk that up to just rebranding.
Right.
But it's like they can't find anything Jiffy though. They say it never happened. That's the
okay. That would be my argument. Yeah. See, we turn the tables right there, big guy.
Oh, I found a new one. I've never seen this one before. My mind is blown.
Oh, really? Oh, what is it?
Pikachu's tail.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Never had one.
You never had it. They never had it.
It says some remember Pikachu having a black tip tail, but his tail was always.
Oh, that's what it was. No, I was sorry. Curious George, they say. Yeah,
that's right.
Pikachu.
I remember that dude hanging off like in books. Like I wish I had the books. No one kept the books. Yeah. Looney Tunes as TOONS, but they're saying it's TUNES. I remember it being tunes because that was the goofy part of it.
Because it was cartoons, but it was tunes, yeah.
So they're saying it's TU.
It's not Looney. No, it's not Looney songs. It's Looney cartoons.
Yeah, they're saying it's Looney Tunes now.
I know.
Mickey Mouse did not wear suspenders in Steamboat Willie.
Now this one I never heard of, but Mr. Rogers, the song "A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood."
Yeah, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yeah, but actually, it says in reality the song opens up. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
Nope,
it did not. I watched Mr. Rogers because that's all we had to watch.
No way, dude. No way.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. No, it doesn't.
No, absolutely not.
Nope. Bro, that's the thing. Dude, now you're like Peanut Butter Company, whether people remember being at Nelson Mandela's funeral in the 80s versus the 2000s, whatever. I'll give a rip about that. But you start effing with my childhood and just say I'm crazy and remember wrong, get out of here, dude.
The other one's Febreze. Do you remember it being 2 E's? Febreeze? I want to say when it first came out, but it was like, but they're like,
I wouldn't remember.
But again, Febreze.
But I remember again, they rebranded it. You know that you can talk to that. I get that.
And they're just being like, no.
But you can't just tell me something I very much know existed just didn't exist.
So, do you think this is another awesome marketing ploy? Like, if we act like it never happened, they'll act like it's blowing up in our face, but really people are just going to the store to look at our brand.
I mean, I don't know how it does any help if they're not buying it.
Hey,
doesn't mean they're buying anything.
Pub, a lot of people say any pub is good pub. You know, you're not going to get like canceled over it.
I mean, okay, so Jiffy sells, or excuse me, Jif sells a little bit more.
They want you to think of Jif anytime you think of peanut butter that you need to buy.
But I never buy it.
Well, you're in the extreme. Put yourself in the common man. Put yourself in the common man's shoes, John.
Yeah, the most common peanut butter in the house guaranteed is Campy. So get out of here with me and that Jif crap, man.
I'm on the Jif train.
There's also Peter Pan.
I'm a fan of peanut pan. I actually like the natural stuff that you always got to mix together or leave upside down if you want peanut butter instead of oil.
I mean, there's literally Amish markets where they have the machine right there where they just grind it daily and just make peanut butter and just put in like a little Petri silver, and you can just take fresh peanut butter home every day.
Yeah,
I'll take
that's
that.
what I like.
Yeah. Yeah, Mandela Effect is wild.
I didn't know Oscar Mayer had one too.
Oh yeah, it's the song.
No, it's actually the spelling of Oscar Mayer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they say it's Mayer, right? No, it's Meyer. Oh, I wish it was an Oscar Mayer wiener. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, they say it's Oscar Mayer, basically?
Yes.
No. Get the flick out of here.
Yeah.
But here's the thing about it is
no.
It's even down on the side of the Wienermobile, it's Mayer.
No. Your
baloney's got a first name, and it's Oscar.
You know what? I actually might. I have to look through. I gotta look through Wally's Matchbox cars because I think he's got my kid ones, and there might my sister's, and I think there's a Wienermobile is one of them.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to do some snooping. Wouldn't that be wild if I had like one of the cars and it said Meyer on it, and I'd be like, "So what we want to say about?" I'll make a scene. I will make a scene. No. I might be.
That's unalived.
I'll tell you. I'll make a scene with you guys in a private chat about it. You know, but we'll leave it there. We'll know the truth.
Just send it to me, and I'll do it.
That's fine. Yeah.
I got priors. They know I'm coming for them anyway.
Yeah, we would never do this because this is all for fun.
It's all fun.
Right. Speaking of fun, we got a fun one tomorrow. Stick around for Sunday.
I'm not on it, so it's very focused. It's very good. It's well executed. I'm sure.
He said he wasn't on there, so it's going to be good. So we'll have to see.